How many of them actually understand what the gospel is? How many of them can tell you where baptism is discussed in scripture? These terms, we have to make sure that they actually understand what the gospel is and its implications. Because when they don't, they backslide real easily. Or it could be that they never were actually saved. And so we don't want people getting saved based off of enthusiasm or just off of the feeling of conviction. We want them making a choice based upon an understanding of what they're getting into. And that's why Jesus said, make learners, make students, make apprentices, not converts. All right. We're not called to just, hey, we had 74 baptisms here. But how many of those 74 actually understand what baptism is? How many of them actually understand what the gospel is? How many of them can tell you where baptism is discussed in scripture? If they can't do that, then they just got dunked in the water. But that's not what we're called to do. Does everybody understand? All right. All right. So we have some people who are personality enamored disciples. That's the people who just get into this because I was in Columbia and Travis Green's got a hot and popping church in there, and I love Made Away, so I'm going to Travis Green's church, not because I want to follow Jesus, but because I want to be in a church with a national recording artist. And because I'm so enamored by a person that can hoop, and because they can preach really well and they've got a big name on social media, and oh my God, that's Philip Anthony Mitchell. I live in Atlanta, so I gotta go to that church, not asking whether that is the church or the pastor for me. I'm just enamored by the personality of that person. Jackie Hill Perry and Preston go there. I might see them. So I'm going to 2819 for the wrong reasons, because I'm excited about the personalities, but not about the presence of God that is there.